everyone, welcome back to the Van Ryder Games YouTube channel. My name is Jamie with Van Ryder Games, and I am here today to talk to you about GenCon, which is coming up very, very soon. Now, typically today's video would be our monthly newsletter, so I am just going to sprinkle in a couple of little things that you might need to know, but a lot of that is actually pretty relevant to GenCon. So the first thing I wanted to mention is that the Revenant Society, our very first RPG, is now fully available. You can order it on our website, you can get it at your friendly local gaming store, or if you would like the digital version, you could get that at Drive-Thru RPG. All of the links and everything that you need to know are going to be down in the description. So let's talk about GenCon. The biggest thing about GenCon is that we have a brand new game release for you, and that is going to be Gateway Island. Now, I know I've talked about Gateway Island in some of our previous videos, but I do just want to remind you all that it will be available for purchase at GenCon. Now, Gateway Island is the perfect introduction into board games. Gateway Island features 21 different mini games, all of which teaching new board game mechanics and then recommending a next step game to try. This is the perfect game for somebody who's just getting into the hobby, or if you are already a seasoned gamer, you can get this game and have it on your shelf for when you have visitors come over and they look at all your board games and they're like, wow, let's try something. Where do we start? Well, you can start with Gateway Island because it is a perfect introduction into board games. We are going to have an entire series dedicated to Gateway Island leading up to GenCon, where we will be releasing a new how to play video every single day that is going to be teaching you all of the different games, all 21 of them that you can find in Gateway Island. So with that being said, if you're interested in learning more about Gateway Island, I will leave some links in the description, but definitely make sure you stop by the booth at GenCon, booth 2533, and you check it out. We'd love to give you a demo. So let's talk a little bit more about GenCon. As you are aware, we have lots of different events happening, many of which are sold out, but we do still have a few spaces available for demoing Gateway Island as well as garden guests. So if you're interested in demoing those, I will leave all of the links below. Our live crowd control event has sold out, and I believe at this point in filming we still have one spot available in the Revenant Society plays, which, by the way, one of them is actually going to be led by Banana Chan herself, who is one of the designers of the Revenant Society, so that will be really, really cool. So a few other things about GenCon. We are going to have, beyond Gateway Island, we are going to have some new games that wouldn't have been at GenCon last year, which would include Final Girl, The North Pole Nightmare, featuring Krampus, Mrs. Claus, and Cindy the Elf, as well as the Revenant Society, of course. We are also going to have some large versions of our Hans miniature. We call him Mini Big Hans. Big Hans, bigger and badder than ever. This is going to be a red Hans figure that instead of the stature being about this high, he's about yay big, and you can find him at our booth. We're also going to have some killer t-shirts and Final Girl shirts that you can purchase as well. So now it's time to get yourself merched out in Van Ryder Games shirts. Why not? Two other exciting things about GenCon. Number one, I've already mentioned Banana Chan, who's going to be running one of the Revenant Society plays, but Banana will also be at the Van Ryder Games booth before she does her demo play of the Revenant Society to sign your copies of the Revenant Society, and I will make sure to put all of the details you need for that in the description below. The last thing is that we will have 2 live Final Girls at our booth on Sunday at 11 a.m., which would include, of course, myself as well as Paula Deming. We will both be at the Van Ryder Games booth to sign our promo cards. And I know what you're thinking, Jamie, your promo card's not out yet. I know. However, my convention exclusive promo card will be available at GenCon. This is not a GenCon exclusive. It will be available at other conventions in the future, so just so you know, it's not going to be impossible to get afterwards. But I will be wearing in this card, it will be a different outfit than it will be in my Series 3 promo card. So if you're curious what's different, it's the outfit. Okay, so like I said, Paula and I will be at the booth signing your cards if you are interested. The Jamie promo card will also be available for sale at the booth, so you will be able to pick it up there as well. So GenCon is going to be so much fun and it is fast approaching, so definitely make sure you stop by the booth, say hello, check out everything that we have that is exciting, come to the events. We're really excited to see you there. But that is everything that I have for today. Now, if you aren't already, I would highly recommend that you join the Van Ryder Games Discord. We have a thriving community there who's always talking about board games and Final Girl and the Revenant Society and Gateway Island. Let's not forget about Gateway Island and all of our other games, as well as just lots of life stuff. So please feel free to join. The link will be in the description below. But that is everything that I have for you today. If you like what you see here on the Van Ryder Games YouTube channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!